So I'm editing this the night before New Year's Eve, and this video hopefully will be up on New Year's Eve. But quickly, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who stuck around, even though I haven't really been very active on this channel. I mean, we hit 100 subscribers, which is amazing for me. I never thought I would. I know it's such a small number in YouTube terms, but to me, the fact that 100 people have subscribed is crazy to me because it's me. But yeah, moving forward, I'm hoping next year will be a completely different kind of year for me. I'm trying to get back into my hobbies and do things for me, and I think that this is what this video is me starting to do that. I just wanted to say a quick thank you because I know I probably don't say it in this video because I filmed it a good couple of weeks ago. So well done to me on staying on top of editing. Anyway, have an amazing new year. Let's just see what past me did. Good morning, good afternoon or good evening whenever you're watching this. I'm Autumn Blossom and welcome back to the channel. It's been a long one. For the last couple of weeks I've been trying to film multiple day videos and barely getting through the first day. So today you're going to come with me to Birmingham. I want to see if the art gallery is open. I'm not too sure if it is yet, but if not, then we've got the Christmas market to go to, do a bit of Christmas shopping and then come home and do some writing. That is the plan. It's 8:20 now. I'm planning on getting the train about 9:30. All the footage that you'll probably see at Birmingham will be from my phone rather than my camera, mostly because I am so stressed about going on my own. It's not something that I really like to do. I don't go in places on my own. I think it's part of my anxiety. So I'm deliberately doing it because I need to start living for myself and doing things for myself and being more, you know, empowered. If that's what I'm trying to go for, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea because it's 8:30 in the morning, watch a bit of TV whilst I've got a load of washing going. Yeah, exciting. So whilst we're waiting for my washing to finish and for the fog to clear, I'm gonna do some laundry, like sort some dry laundry out. Let's move this so that I can actually talk and do my job. And let's just tell you what you've missed. The last month has been a strange one. I have attempted to film, I think maybe 5 or 6 times now, but I never get pulled through with it. Every time I've started to film though, I've been trying to film like a week video, or every time I've had a long period of time off, rather than just filming for the day like I used to, because I've started to feel that maybe the videos that are just a day vlog are a bit tedious to watch. So yeah, I started to film them. I had a week off recently and actually started to film it, but got a cold, and then felt like actually I was taking that week off to relax and actually come back into myself, because I wasn't myself, and me and my partner needed some time together alone to reconnect in a sense. So I decided not to actually film it. Like, I've got clips and stuff and I'll probably put them over what I'm showing you here. We went to the New Forest, which is quite south from here. It's about a 3-hour drive depending on how you drive. But yeah, we got to see some deer and we just got to be in nature for a bit, which is what I wanted. Normally when me and my partner go on holiday, we go to like a city and go around all the galleries and things, but that wasn't what we wanted this time. So that is my issue recently, is that I've been picking up the camera, intending to do a writing vlog, and then not actually doing it. Is it because I'm not very into writing at the minute? Is it because I'm just not feeling creative? I think it's I've spent so long away from doing videos that it's kind of hard to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, like I said, it's that I have put all my hobbies and all my interests kind of on the back burner. All the things that I want to do, I've put on the back burner, and I have a right to the things that I want to do, so I'm doing them. Makes it sound like someone's been stopping me, and honestly they haven't, it's just been me. I've realised that I struggle when I have multiple things to do. Like, my normal work day I leave the house at like 8:20, and I come back, I finish work at 2, so I probably get home for about 3 o'clock, give or take. I rest for a couple hours, then all of a sudden I gotta cook tea, and then it's the evening and I just want to have my evening, I don't want to work. And essentially writing is my job, like that's what I want it to be, so I need to have a time to relax, but the thing is I'm not writing, so what am I relaxing from? And the answer is my new job, because whew, can it be stressful. I don't know if I've actually mentioned what my new job is. I'm not going to tell you which company I'm working for just because, you know, but I'm working for a bank. I never thought I would work for a bank. I don't think I'm cut out for working in a bank, but there we go, that's where I'm working. I've gone corporate and it's great, like I'm enjoying it and I'm learning lots of new things, and I'm actually gaining a better understanding of finance and things along those lines, which, you know, you'd assume would happen. But it is stressful, and especially in the current climate, here especially in the UK, I mean everywhere in the world really, but we're obviously going into a recession and yeah, everyone's just panicked about money, and when people stress at you, you can't help but stress about the subject too, and it's very hard to disconnect myself especially. I don't know if, again, this is part of just who I am, but I empathise with people a lot, and when someone comes in and they're stressing about money, I can't help but feel the same thing. Whereas I know people can empathise and understand why people are feeling it, but I like feel it. So then they've been stressed about, I don't know, let's say their mortgage, and then I'll come home and stress about a mortgage I don't even have yet. And yeah, I think it's just growing pains, I assume, just learning how to handle that kind of stress. Writing wise, there's no changes. I've been thinking about my Forged project and maybe some of the relationships in my Golden Shadow series, especially like the romantic relationships, and I feel like I haven't actually given her a reason to fancy them. I don't know, it's just, I feel like within the relationships within Forged and Golden Shadows is that the relationships just happen, and I don't know if that's normal. Like, all of a sudden Ray has romantic feelings for a character, and from as far as I can remember, they don't develop organically, it just kind of comes out of nowhere, and I feel like that needs some work. And with Forged as well, I feel like there's, like, the lore of it needs some tweaking. Like, I was thinking the other day, it's just like with Forged there's 2 planets, one's full of humans, one's full of fairies, and they used to be connected but now they're not. And I was sat there being like, the people who populate, or the creatures that populate the 2 worlds, were once celestial beings, and they chose to fall into these planets and take on the attributes that these planets offered. One is Earth, like as we know it, and then the other one is kind of like Earth-esque but with fairies, and like there are humans there, but they've got like, yeah, it's like Earth but fantasy. And I was just sat there thinking, I was just like, what celestial being specifically would decide to go on the planet that you're mortal, you have no powers, and they've built a currency and basically the whole concept of capitalism and stuff is still in this world, and I'm just there like, who chose to go to this country? Who chose to go to this planet? Why isn't everyone over there? And I feel like I need to figure that one out, because I don't think anyone would knowingly choose to do this to themselves. But we'll see. I think that's what I'll do, to be fair, when I come home, if I have time today. I'll probably start rereading through Forged and try actually writing rather than editing, because I think that's kind of, editing's a bit of a chore now. Whereas writing, I can obviously just explode on a page and hope that I throw whatever at the wall and see what sticks. That's basically the catch up done. Oh, also, thank you for the 100 subscribers. I haven't really done a video. I don't deserve 100 subscribers. I don't know what I'm doing to make you subscribe now, considering how dead the page is. But yeah, thanks for 100 subscribers. I mean, in comparison to YouTube, it's tiny, but to me, it's kind of scary that 100 people have decided that, hey, yeah, let's subscribe to this person. She seems like she's entertaining, and but yeah, thanks. I don't really think I'm all that interesting. My goal is to just be as transparent in these videos as possible, because honestly, I don't really care. Like, I care. Let's just, I care about the channel and I care about my videos, but in the sense of I don't care what I'm sharing. I want people, I don't care people knowing. I think, especially with YouTube and vlogging, is this goal to make everything perfect, everything beautiful, and always a little fake. Like, this is my life, this is who I am. I'm not putting on a show or anything for how I'm acting. I may deliberately make my days more interesting when I film, but like the whole struggling and the depression and the anxiety and the dyslexia, all the negative things that I talk about on here, they're true. And I think that that's a good thing, because the amount of vloggers I watch, and they don't really talk about the struggles of it. And luckily most of the time it's because it's their full-time job. And this is not my full-time job. I don't get paid to do this. Massive lorry, like I can see the top of the lorry and I'm on the second floor. But yeah, like I don't think, and this is no like criticism or judgment on vloggers, but personally I like to know I'm not alone. And I think there's a lot of people out there who are writing, who are the same mindset as me and struggle or don't know what to do, and are just as clueless as me. And maybe just as scared as me, so why not just be who I am? And hopefully create a place for people to share that and be safe and feel safe and talking about these things. That's why, for instance, I'm not recording every week like I used to. Mostly because I don't have the bloody time. Like, I started this, most videos I made was during the lockdown. I had nothing else to do. Now I do, and I've decided, like, with that whole recording every day, I felt pressured to do things. I felt pressured to make a video. Every time I went out and did something, I felt like I had to make a video about it, and that meant I didn't enjoy the things I was doing. It did mess with me, and I didn't like it, and so I've taken a step back, and now I'm coming back at it in a different way, in the sense of this is me. I'm not going to be around constantly. I'm not going to upload videos every other day or every other week. It's as and when, and we'll go from there. But anyway, I've ranted enough, and maybe, I don't know, half of this isn't going to get into the video. So I've got to check the washing, and then I think that's it, we're going. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. It was nice. I mean, it was cold and definitely something that I'd prefer to have done with a person other than on my own, but I was really glad that I did it. Going places and like recording and things along those lines, like I have comfort areas and I need to stop pushing those boundaries and, you know, do more for myself, and just jumping on a train and doing that kind of spontaneously was a really big deal for me, and I'm really happy that I did it. Don't get me wrong, I would prefer to do it with someone, because of course a German market's lovely and Christmassy and it's nice to be shared with. As you can tell, sorry, excuse the washing that's hanging on the door. As you can tell, I've changed tops. Didn't buy anything from the German market, but I got home and popped into a shop and brought some clothes. So I'm enjoying those now. It's 1:45 now. I've just got back in, so I'm going to do a few jobs that need to be done around the house and get settled into Forge, I think. I think I'll just work in my room today rather than on the counter. But I need to clean up and put a few Christmas stuff away back up in the loft, because I got it decorated and now all the boxes are everywhere, so they need to go back in the loft. And yeah, once that's put away and sorted and I've had a cup of tea and something to eat, we'll get to writing. So yeah, all the jobs are sorted. I didn't film it because, do you want to see me peeling potatoes? I don't think you do. So now I'm going to be working on Forged. From the looks of it, I've wrote about 17 chapters of this series. I haven't touched it in months. So my plan is to read through the chapters as I go and just see what happens. Yeah, it's basically, for instance, I've left notes saying, are you sure about the angels? Could put in stars to add to the plot. I have no idea what that note's for. I have no idea what it is. It's been highlighted as well. Maybe it'll make sense once I've read it, but right now I can't remember. From the looks of it, when this comment was put on was the 24th of the 6th, 2021. So I've not touched this in a long while, if that note was the last time I touched the document. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see what I wrote. I'm gonna just do this for about an hour, and then I think I'm just gonna have a bit of a relax, watch some Gilmore Girls and warm up, because I haven't actually officially warmed up since coming back. But yeah, let's get to it. So, new day, same clothes. This is my last day off for a couple of days, so I'm going to carry on writing like I was yesterday and potentially go see my mom, and that's really it for today. Definitely still working on Forged, because it seemed like I was enjoying that a lot more. You can tell completely that I've started Forged more recently, and like the way I've written it is just so much, it's so different to how I've written Golden Shadows, and it's definitely a lot more mature with the swearing and the innuendos and things like that. So I've pretty much said that before, that I enjoyed writing Forged more than I do editing Golden Shadow, because Forged is more recent and is probably more actually to my personality now than what Golden Shadows was, considering I started that when I was in college. Also, sorry if you can hear the buzzing. I've got my dehumidifier going. This is my rentals, just got a mold problem. So I'm doing everything I can to fight it, whilst the landlord seems to be letting it grow everywhere outside of my building. So you're gonna just have to deal with that in the background, because it's been a particularly cold night and there's a lot of condensation on my window right now. So I've got a few things to sort around the house, just sort out stuff from last night. Then I'll probably write for an hour and a half, go to Mum's, come back and carry on. So there was a change of plans. Whilst I was sorting out the stuff from last night, I got a text off my mum asking me if I wanted to go out shopping. So I haven't written anything and I've been out and I'm not going around my mum's now, and it's about 12 o'clock, so I'll actually get to do some writing now. My plan was to obviously have a mini break in between, but looks like I'm just gonna have to flat out do it all and see how we go. So mum's is out the way, I've been shopping, time to just get to writing. And that's that. I've got quite a few chapters, and obviously at the minute it was just editing as I was going to just kind of get back into the flow of things. Obviously I need to keep remembering that this is the first draft and I'm looking at it and it does need some tweaking, but I wasn't going to majorly edit anything, I was just catching up with what I'd written. So yeah, I think for the next couple of videos I'll probably be focusing on the Forge project rather than Golden Shadows, take a bit of a break. But yeah, this is the end of the video. If you like what you're seeing, leave a like and a comment down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.